Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and welcome to another Rumble tournament. It's going to be a great one here. We have Judd versus Devin. Judd versus Devin. So Judd, the champion, can he make it to the finale? He's got to get through Devin's team first. If he can get through Devin's team, then he goes to the finale to defend his championship once again. And we're kicking things off with SpongeBob, which is one of my, I'm not a big fan of this guy, but he's been incredible. I mean, he's part of Judd's team. I basically have gotten to know Judd's team because I've seen him so many times now. I believe they've won 6 in a row. So, still not the record. I think the record is 11. I think the record's 11. I think DJ has the record with 11, which is almost impossible to pull off. And we got Samos here at number 2. So we're getting a little bit from each team. Each team is offering 1 and 2. So we'll be starting. I love when that happens. I like it when it starts off team versus team and when it ends team versus team. And I wish I could do that all the time. And as they're eliminated, I will tell you which team they're a part of. And, yeah, the first one that eliminates the other 15 wins. So, 30-second entrance intervals. Just laying out all the groundwork there for you. And number 3 is Nathan Explosion from Death Clock. And, of course, I love Nathan. Nathan's a great character. He's not my favorite member of the band, though. Definitely not my favorite member. I like the blonde hair guy. I forget what his name is. I think he's the Switzerland guy. It's so funny. I don't remember his name, but he's my favorite character. I remember that episode with banana stickers. That's one of my favorite episodes, where the band gets a therapist and he starts giving them banana stickers. That's probably my favorite episode. I also like the coffee episode. That one's really good. And we got Red Ranger here. So, even so far. 2v2 here. And look here. Look at the double team on Nathan. And number 5 is Slender. So Slender's coming in at number 5. And he can be devastating. Do not underestimate his weight. Just because he's slender doesn't mean anything. I mean, he can be he's technically a super heavyweight, which doesn't really make sense because he's slender. But they have him marked as one here, so. And we'll see who's coming in next. And the Dark Trooper's number 6. The Dark Trooper. So, part of Judd's team, another great one. Hard to get out, very hard to get out. I don't know if he's won any, but he stays in for a while usually. So that's always a bonus when one of your teammates can do that. Devin's got a solid team, so I wouldn't underestimate Devin's team. I think both teams are really solid. So this is going to be a great matchup. And number 7 is Nappa. So part of Judd's team, and there goes the Red Ranger, and that's going to be a loss for Judd. And it looks like Slender's gone. I just missed that. I just literally looked down. He must have jolted up the ramp. So Slender's done. That's going to be a loss for Devin. Yeah, I mean, Slender, he literally he tried to avoid me. That's what he tried to do. He tried to get away from the elimination so I could try to find him later on. Yeah, you saw how long it took Red Ranger to, maybe it was the angle he fell out of, though, made it easier for him to escape. Compared to Red Ranger, it took him forever to leave. And General Zod is number 9. So General Zod, another one on Judd's team, can really do some damage. And, of course, we got Nightwing here also. And number 10 is Mr. Freeze. And Mr. Freeze is number 10. So Judd is probably not happy to see him this early because he is definitely one of the best on Judd's team. Usually likes to show up in the final 10 and cause all kinds of trouble. And it's kind of a relief definitely for Team Devin to see him this early, but both teams still have a lot of weapons. And Napa is going to be a loss for for Judd. So another loss for Judd there. And Nathan Explosion going after SpongeBob. I would love to see SpongeBob and Metalopolis. He would just get destroyed. He wouldn't be playing his little flute. That's for sure. He would get, or whatever he plays. He plays with his nose, doesn't he? Yeah, he plays his theme song. He plays with his nose at the end. Yeah, he would get destroyed in Metalopolis. He wouldn't survive a second in that show. That's for sure. I know I'm a hater. I don't care. And you know what? If you want to come back, just tell me about the revenue and how much money that show made. There's your comeback. Because no matter how much I trash the show, I just can't win that back. Because there's millions of people that love it. It was kind of the point where I stopped watching cartoons when that show came about. I was always a big fan of Squidward, though, because we had so much in common. And Samos and Mr. Freeze and Nightwing. So 2 losses for Judd, 1 for Devin. And another elimination. General Zod now eliminated. Wow. So another loss for Judd. Not a great start for Team Judd here. Not a great start. Still a long ways to go, but not a great start. He's definitely lost a couple really good ones. General Zod's really good, too. He's had his moments on here. Definitely some moments of greatness from him, for sure. And we're about to get another person, and oh, yeah, that's very classy, Nathan. Very classy. You're very classy, aren't you? You just had to flip the audience off, and number 12 is Doctor Strange. So another one from Judd's team. Oh, Mr. Freeze is gone. I think I got him on that one. I think I'm counting these right. Yeah, Mr. Freeze is gone. I think I said that name, and I do it all the time where I'll bring up somebody and then I forget if they were eliminated or not. But I remember seeing them, and speaking of Mr., we got Mr. Pringles in the house. which is definitely one of Judd's worst. And Judd's team is, I think we've had maybe 4 from Devin right now. And then 6 from Judd, or it could be 3 from Devin and 7 from Judd. So right now Devin's winning. But you do not underestimate Team Judd. That is for sure. They have came back from all kinds of stuff. They're just a very hard team to defeat. And they've never been defeated. And Andrada is number 14. Nathan Explosion's done. That's going to be a loss for Devin. And Death Troopers hanging in there. So is SpongeBob. How long has SpongeBob was started off number 1? And he's still alive. He's just here to tick me off. But he's still alive. And there goes Mr. Pringles. No big loss there, though. And that's going to be a loss for Judd, but definitely his worst person by far. And Steen is number 15, so SpongeBob's at the halfway mark officially. And number 16 is Bender. So another person from Team Judd. And I think everyone knows who's part of Team Judd by now, seeing that they've won 6 in a row. And Bender is here. And definitely, he's not the best on Team Judd, but he's definitely, he makes his appearance, and he doesn't do a lot, but I'm looking at the Death Trooper and SpongeBob right now, how good of a job they're doing. And SpongeBob, we'll see if he can go all the way. We had somebody come all the way from 3, but it was a whole different situation where they were a giant, and Colonel Sanders is 17 here. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I can't tell you the last time I had that. Not my favorite. It's not my favorite. But I think the last time I had it, the power was out. And we really had no choice but to go there. So I think that was the situation. Yeah, I think that was just, it was there was a big storm the last time I went to KFC. And that would be the last time I went there. And Steen in trouble. And Steen's trying to hang on here. And thought he was getting double teamed there for a second. And Colonel's in danger, but I can't say his name. I need to know how to pronounce some of these names before I butcher them. We'll call him A. So I don't butcher his name. It's Andrada. And, there goes SpongeBob. So finally. And that's going to be a loss for Judd. And you got to give him credit. As much as I don't like him, you have to give him credit. He put up a performance here tonight. Wow. But that's going to be a loss for Judd. So Judd loses another one. And the Death Trooper, can Sting get... the Death Trooper's been in here for a while also. And he's done, and so is Bender. That's a double elimination on Judd. So it is not looking good for Team Judd, and Darkwing still staying in. But Bender and Death Trooper. And number 18 is the Engineer. So this is from Team Devin. And there goes Darkwing. That's going to be a loss for Team Devin. So there is a big difference. I might be missing one or two, but there is a big difference right now. And Team Devin's definitely winning this right now. There's still a little ways to go, though. And there goes A, and that is going to be a loss for Team Devin. And look at Colonel Sanders. Wow, he totally botched that. So, number 19's Iron Man. And one of Judd's best members on his team. Definitely one of his best members. Has caused so many problems between Iron Man and Mr. Freeze. Those are the two that have caused the most issues for other teams. And number 20 is Black Mask. So yet again, another member of Judd's team coming in. And you got to start thinking maybe a landslide's going on. Because he has had a lot of people come in on his team. And he has 6 left. He may have less than that. Because I did get confused earlier. Where I may have marked one. Not have marked one. So, I don't like to look at the list too long because I always miss things. And then I'm in bigger trouble. And Nightmare Freddy's 21. So, Nightmare Fredbear in the house. Really hasn't been a standout. Has not been a standout this year. I mean, back in the day, used to destroy everyone. Not as much anymore. And people seem to change. Certain characters seem to change each year. And there goes, oh man, that's a big loss. That is a loss for Judd. Iron Man, another devastating hit for his team. And now we're getting John Moxley. Another devastating hit, though. He's lost Mr. Freeze. He's lost Iron Man. He's still got at least 5. 5 at the most. Well, I do not... Well, there goes the Engineer, so that's going to be a loss for Devin. So Devin loses the Engineer. I didn't catch Doctor Strange, and that would have been a loss for Judd. And I believe Doctor Strange was in here. And now that's basically the ring is filled with Devin's team for the most part. There's still a couple of Judd's guys. I think Judd has 4 left. He's had 11 eliminated. And we're just at 24. And now we're getting CM Punk. And I'm sure he won't get all of his hair, though. That's I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, that's just one of those glitches. You know, it's funny. You know, it's happened to him. It's happened to JFK. Who else? I think there was somebody else, too. Lost some of their hair. And it's just crazy. What can I say? An anti-venom we finally have here. And, 25 is Hobgoblin. Now, this is one of Devin's best people, I think. I think he's definitely one of Devin's best people, one of his most underrated people in his crew. And he can cause damage. And Anti-Venom eliminated. So that's a big loss for Team Devin. Still think it's about a 4-point difference. Last time I checked. And, yeah. Still have a little ways to go. I don't know. Judd may have 3 left. I definitely made a mistake. I always do. It's just too much going on. There's too much going on. And too many people that come and go. Oh, no. He does have 4. Yeah, he does have 4. And 26 is Blade. And John Moxley's going to be a loss for Devin. So he's done. And you never know. I mean, Devin can start losing some, and it could catch right back up. So we'll see what happens in the end. And this is for the to go to the finale. And I'll tell you, the other team, whoever wins this is going to get a fight for sure. I mean, it's going to be an epic showdown. It's definitely going to be an epic finale. Hopefully we don't have any, number problems. I want it to be as competitive as possible. But whoever wins this is going to have a tough fight. But at the same time, they're also going to give the other team a tough fight because it takes a lot to get here. I don't think it's all about luck. I think there is some skill to the team. You can definitely be unlucky. That is for sure, because we've seen some really good teams just come out real early and basically get screwed over that way. And we got Daryl Dixon here. Really doesn't do a lot. He's not allowed to bring his bow. So. And of course, as soon as I say that, he eliminates somebody. So Steen's going to be a loss for Devin. And what a great counter by Nightmare Freddy. And so, same thing for CM. Using that. And, I mean, Sanders has been surprising here. And Black Mask is hanging on. CM's in trouble. We'll see. I mean, Black Mask is really good too. He's had his moments also. And that double team, CM had no chance. And the Punk has been eliminated. And a loss for Team Devin. And Team Devin's starting to catch up. And number 28 is Agent 47. So, yeah. It's about to get even. Because it's like 11-10 now. If my count is correct, it's 11-10. Yep. Yeah, so it's 4 on one team, 5 on the other. That's pretty close. And look at the double team on Freddie. Look at Black Mask here. Could this be a team thing? Or are they just being stupid? I mean, that was kind of neat. I like seeing stuff like that. It's like they realized, hey, we're on the same team. And number 29 is Morpheus. So all of Devin's people are in. Judd still has one more. He's going to get number 30. So... oh, and now it's a tie. It's 11-11 now. 4v4 now. Because Nightmare Freddy was part of Team Devin. So now it's a 4v4. And it is even. So what a comeback by Team Judd. Really started off rough. And did lose some key members early. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it's 4 versus 4. Judd still has one left that has not come out. And Black Mask, oh man, a golden opportunity to take him out. And look, they just let him back in. Oh man, and he might be the best member on Team Judd left. I don't know. I mean, Sanders is really impressive in this one. He's been in here for a while now. And we're about to get number 30 to tie things up. And make it the 4v4. And it is Monokuma at number 30. Not Judd's best, but still good to have number 30. And Daryl is going to be a loss for Devin. So Devin is now down to 3. Devin's got Morpheus, Blade, and Hobgoblin. That's all he has. And Judd has the rest. And this is a really good one for the finale. This is going to be awesome. This is not for the finale. It's the last one of the Final Four. The winner will take on the winner of the previous Final Four. So, of Part 13. So, which has a great team, by the way. Whoever wins this, it's going to be a great finale. Hopefully. Hopefully we get a great finale. And there goes Black Mask. Wow, they turned on each other. So now it's a 3v3. Yep. So Judd's got Sanders. He's got Monokuma. And he just lost Monokuma. Oh my goodness. So now he has 2 left. Monokuma tried though. Monokuma went for it all. You know, that was a great attempt. Because if he would have got that, that would have been a game changer for sure, because Hobgoblin's really good. So 2 versus 3 now. The advantage is Devin right now. Oh, my goodness. And what a... Oh, man. Agent 47 just made this a 2v2. This has been an epic one, for sure. Wow. So, that is a big loss for Devin. And now... Oh, man. Judd is down to his last guy. Oh, my goodness. But we've seen Judd climb out of this, so it's not over. He's still got KFC Colonel Sanders here, who is not giving up, who has had an amazing performance. But you have to think, is his age and his durability going to be a factor here? And Blade and Morpheus are turning on each other. So, oh my God. I hope this turns down to a 1v1. I really do. I hope we get a 1v1. So, Team Judd is down to his last person. And look at Sanders here. Uh-oh. Oh, but Blade punching him while he's on the rope. Oh, this is genius. That 619 could cost him. Oh, what a genius move by Blade. Could he finish Team Judd? And no! Wow, he's still in it. He will not leave. Wow, I thought it was over there. I thought it was over. And Blade tried his best. I thought Blade should have got him there because he's been in for a while, but he's not giving up. Him and that chicken bucket, they're not giving up. Oh my goodness, Morpheus and Blade are just, they're not focusing on the, of course they're not going to, but I'm just saying that in general. They're not focusing on the prize here. Get rid of Colonel and win the thing, and Colonel just got in the way this time. Oh my goodness, Morpheus with another finisher on Blade. He put like 2 in a row on it. And look at Morpheus. And Morpheus ends Team Judd. It is over. Team Judd has finally fallen after 6 in a row. Give hats off to him, though. Hats off to that team. But Devin is the one to take the team down. But 6 in a row. That's a really good score for Team Judd. Didn't think Morpheus would be the deciding factor, but I knew Judd was in trouble since Sanders was 17. I believe he was 17. That's never a good sign going into, and Morpheus is going to take it. So how selfish was he in this, though? He almost cost his team. I mean, look what he did to Blade. You know, it's your choice. Do you want the red pill or the blue pill? Hey, how about a pill for... I got a pill for you, Morpheus. How about the pill that says you're not going to WrestleMania? How about that pill? How you like that pill for you? That was a good one. Yeah, here's the pill where you don't go to WrestleMania. Oh, wow. What a performance, though. A lot of standouts. I mean, SpongeBob, Colonel Sanders really had some great performances. And Team Judd... 6 in a row, they were great, but they could not win this time. The 2K definitely put some of their best people out first. That really cost them. But they had an opportunity to seize it in the end, and they just couldn't do it. So congratulations to Devin. Devin will be going to the finale. We have one more to go, and it's going to be a great one. And I will see you all later.